What it do, YouTube? It's your boy, Mr. 2K University, bringing you NBA 2K13 gameplay. Once again, we are the Lakers, and you might think this is a previous game that I already uploaded, but it's not. This time I'm playing in a 3-round tournament, sponsored by Virgin Gaming. Look that up, it's pretty famous. Not the tournament, Virgin Gaming is pretty famous. It's sponsored by it on the website. So I decided, do a little fun tournament. The reason being is because I wanted a more challenging matchup, because the ones I've been getting lately are really bad. Really bad matchmaking by the matchmaking system. They've all been blowouts in favor of me. And look at Kobe hitting the wide open jumper from the pass to Howard. Look at Howard running that fast break like a point guard, passing off to Kobe. Look at Kobe taking it all the way for the nice little layup. Chris Paul tried to stop him but didn't jump. It's a good thing he didn't jump. I was about to say, don't jump, young blood. Look at Steve Nash driving to the bucket, passing out to Jamison, who passes it to Howard. Howard gonna post up. Oh, up and under pump fake. Grant Hill, he doesn't know where to go. He does not know where Howard is. And look at here, I'm doubling Howard. I get the manual steal with Pau Gasol. I was acting like I was stepping back, but I wasn't. So anyway, back to the tournament. It's a 3-round tournament. First round, you can try as many times as you want. The entrance fee is free. There's 3 rounds. You have to beat 3 opponents, obviously, and you only get the prize on the 3rd round. There is no consolation prize. So, and there's no entrance fee too. So it's pretty basic, pretty sufficient. So if you beat round 3, you get $1. Otherwise, you can keep trying for free, right? So I mean, it's pretty basic. This was my first try. I never lost a game. So I made a new account with Virgin Gaming. It was my first account, and I'm 3-0. My record is 3-0 on there. So. Hopefully I'll get some more challenging matchups. So look at Howard dunking right there. I love how he dunks, those back scratcher dunks. Powerful slam right there. And they look good too. It feels like, I call it the Shaq dunk. Breaking the rim. Shaq in the rim. That's what I call it. But anyway, you see right here with Lakers and Clippers, and it's already a blowout. And in the first 2 videos, in the first 2 games, I put in the editing process, I edited it out. I cut out the long parts of the unwanted or unnecessary to see parts, like the timeouts and the pauses and whatnot. So that's why the first video is actually 3 minutes 55 minutes long, or 3 minutes 55 seconds long. The second part is 4 minutes 55 seconds. Last part is 7 minutes 55 seconds. And then I put some added features like what do you call it, those title screens, just to make sure you know which game is which. And if you haven't noticed till now, it's all a joint video. So I was thinking about making separate videos, but I'm like, nah, let me just cut out the first 2, because the first 2 really all of them the dudes ended up rage quitting. So I decided to make it all a joint video, have a little cool mega video. And right here, this is where he ends up quitting after a blowout. He fouls me. He ends up quitting right here, and we get the win right there. We get 250 VC, and look at the stats right here. Pretty good, nice stats. See Howard nearly had a double-double, but he had 20 points. Kobe Bryant doing work with 17 points, 1 of 2 from the 3-point line. But that's all right. Steve Nash 7 points. You already know what it is. And thank you for watching this part, guys. I'll see you in the next part. Alright, what it do, guys? I'm back with the second part of this. Sorry for that little pause. I had to take a pause right there. I apologize for the black screen. As Kobe hits the wide open 3, Mike Miller was too late to rotate, and you cannot leave Kobe wide open for 3. That's too cheap. Look at Norris Cole driving to the bucket. Nobody contested, and he's gonna get the nice little dunk. So this is Heat versus Lakers. Again, I'm gonna be just a heads up. I was Lakers the whole tournament, so. And look at this pass, the Steve Nash right here in the paint. Steve Nash backs it out. The paint is not really his game. And look at him passing it out to Howard, but it gets stolen, but I steal it back. Nope, it's a reaching foul on Nash. That's weird, because Nash is older than Mike Miller, so you can't really say don't reach Youngblood. Look at, he's passing out to Ray Allen. I double in with Pau Gasol. I'm getting the steal right here. He does not know where to pass it on the double team. He is not that educated for NBA. And look at here, I get the and one with Dwight. He has that finisher signature skill, so he'd be finishing those contact layups. First foul on Cole, and Dwight finishing that 3-point play for once in his career, that is. Unfortunately, it's a video game. But here we are in the second quarter, 48 seconds left. You can already see it's pretty much a blowout already. I mean, usually you can tell by the first quarter if it's gonna be a blowout or not. Look at here, I'm passing out to Jameson. He's open for 3. You know he's not nailing it. I caught you there, didn't I? And look at Jameson, open for 3 again. You know he's not nailing again. But look at Dwight on the offensive board and the slam. Look at that nice power under the bucket slam. Guys, these games, like I said, the matchmaking, whoever made the system of matchmaking is so terrible. I'm speechless. That's how bad it is. Look at LeBron just dunking. He had one of those highlight plays once in a while. You know, I just slipped up. You always slip up once in a while. Your defense can't be perfect. There's gonna be one time where you're gonna slip up. And look at Kobe missing the wide open jumper right there, breaking it too short. But again, Howard on the offensive board. And right now, I want to talk about the Lakers. I believe for me, the Lakers are the greatest team of 2K13 to use. Okay. The reason being is I've used the Heat and Knicks, Bulls, whatever. In fact, for me, the Bulls are the best team in the NBA now at this point with Derrick Rose and Jimmy Butler and Luol Deng, Boozer and Noah, and then our bench. We are the best team without a doubt. I'm sorry, the Heat, but they just don't match up to it. And part of that is because I'm a Bulls fan, but you'll see. We'll prove ourselves one day. And then second of all, in the game, the Lakers, what don't you have? First of all, you need in-paint defense, Dwight and Pau Gasol. You need in-paint scoring, post-scoring, Dwight and Pau Gasol. You need rebounding, Dwight and Pau Gasol. You need jump shooting, Steve Nash, Jameson. I put Jameson in for Metta World Peace. So you have jump shooting, Jameson, Nash, Kobe. You need perimeter defense, Jameson, Nash, Kobe. Nash and Kobe are pretty good at defense. Jameson, I mean, he's not bad. He's a pretty average defender, but he's been doing good for me, more than an average defender could. And look at Kobe, shot clock cheese, nope. But look at Dwight on the board, tipping it to my boy Jameson, passing it out to Nash. And look at this, he's trying to run the zone on me like I did, and I just go through his defense, splitting it. And I get a nice little lip of Chris Bosh. Look at Kobe run the fast break, showtime. Look at that dunk. What is he, like 35, still dunking like a monster? I mean, that's an alright dunk, not too good. And look, he's trying to press me with Steve Nash, so I'm going to just oop it over to Dwight. I mean, come on, you got to be impressed by this play. And I'm sorry, I apologize again for the black screen. I don't know what happened. There's so many transitions and like cutting out of video clips. I really don't know what happened for the black screen. I guess it just glitched. I'm using Power Director 12 or 11, so if that helps. I want to use Sony Vegas, but people said Power Director 11 is better in the rendering quality. So, and look at Dwight missing the layup, but he gets fouled, and you know he's going to the line, making that free throw. JK, he thought he was gonna make that free throw after that 3-point play in the first video, didn't you? But nope. But luckily he does make the second one because I get that excellent release. I thought he was gonna miss the excellent release too. I'm like, oh, give me a heart attack. And right here, he ends up pausing, and look, I cut it to where it's like 7 seconds left in his pause. He tried to, since it's a blowout, he tried to pause quit me so he could make me rage for 2 minutes. But I kept patient and I accepted my win, and that is basically the end of that. And you see I earned another 250 VC and 2 wins in a row with the Lakers. And now we are on to the last game. What it do, YouTube? It's your boy, Mr. 2K University, bring you the last final part of the rookie tournament, round 3. Lakers at Spurs, and right here I started off with a foul. I get fouled, and right here I skip it over to again the first possession. I see Kobe open for the inbound pass, passing over to Dwight, pump faking, getting 2 defenders in the air and putting it up and in. This guy, I could tell he was trying to cheese me because he had Bonner in instead of Splitter. But I mean, I'd probably still have Bonner in. If I was me, I'd probably have Bonner in too. And look at this cheese, A+, wide open. Everything green, and Steve Nash still misses, but it's all good. We know we got Dwight in the paint, getting those offensive boards. And look at this steal right here with Pau Gasol. Dwight passing over to Jameson. Jameson gets a Showtime little dunk, turning the clock back to what, the 1990s. And look at Kobe right here on the break, wide open, stepping back for 3. Nobody's there. Leonard too late to rotate, and look at him. He's trying to cherry pick right back with Leonard. So you know I just gotta block him manually with Pau Gasol. and Kobe's running the fast break again. Same position, same thing, same result, same shot, same everything, and he gets another tray ball. And look at him again, cherry picking with Tony Parker. You know I gotta block him again with Pau Gasol. Look at this. Jamison gets the board. Kobe on the fast break. Oh, but he gets blocked. But look at Tim Duncan saving it to Dwight. Dwight gets the easy layup because Tim Duncan saved it to Dwight. That was a bad play. But of course it was the CPU who made that play, so I can't really, I just feel bad for him. And look at Kobe over here. Bad shot. But you know Dwight gets the board. Whenever I see a double team and I don't really see any of my perimeter guys open or my paint guys, I just shoot it because I know Dwight or Powell will get the rebound. It's my strategy right there. And look at Steve Nash nailing the wide open jumper. Everybody's getting into the action. Look at Kobe right here, run the fast break. Oh, open it to Pau Gasol, his favorite big man. Pau Gasol is probably his favorite big man, even over Shaq. And look at right here, Kobe Bryant run the fast break, gets pressed, passes out to Jamison, passing it out to Howard. Howard gets defended to the side, and look at Matt Bonner was too late and one. Look at that nice layup by Howard, but y'all already know he gonna make that free throw. JK, of course he misses the free throw. He sucks at free throws. The man's making millions and he can't make a free throw. Come on, take some free throw lessons, man. If I was making millions and I was sucked at free throws, I would use at least 150 or 200 for free throw lessons, man. I mean, come on. I mean, at least practice. I don't even think he practices free throws. Then look at here, Kobe on the break. Over to Jamison. Nice little layup. Nice little pass by Kobe. You know, with Kobe, I racked him assists along with points. And look here, he's trying to step back and get a running start, but he goes back court. So we get the final shot of the half. I pass it over to Kobe. Kobe's wide open. I was thinking of waiting till the clock ran out, but, you know, I can't give up an open look like that with Kobe, and he nails the three. And look at this. He's on the side of me, so I decided to take the jumper. Miss it, though. But, you know, Pau Gasol gets the board and the offensive putback. And he gets a nice little layup. And right here, over here in the second quarter, 4 minutes left. We're leading by 13. I pass it over to Kobe from Dwight. Dwight, did you see that pass? That was a pretty nice pass by Dwight. Look here, wide open for three again, but I miss it this time. But, you know, Dwight's getting the board like he always does. So I decided to pass it over to Steve Nash. You know, let him get in the action. You know, make him hit some three balls. He's a pretty nice three-point shooter, if I do say so myself. And look at this, Kobe on the break again, passing over to Gasol. There's nobody back. It was 1-on-2. That's too much for you. And Gasol gets a nice little layup. And look at here, Kobe again on the break. There's so many breaks. And he just passes, dribbles through everybody and gets a nice little dunk right there. And right here, we over here with Jamison, passing over to Nash. Nash tries to drive, gets backed up. Pass it back to Kobe. Nice little behind the back pass. I get doubled. Pass it out to Howard. There is nobody back. Tim Duncan is too late. Nobody else rotated, and I get the monster slam right there. And again, just another pull-up through with Kobe. I'm going to nail that all day. All day, every day. Look at this. Nobody's back. Nobody's guarding me. I just dribble past one guy. There's nobody rotating. Look at this guy trying to take a charge right there. I just pass it over to Gasol, get slammed. I get buckets, alright? I should make a Pepsi commercial myself, a Pepsi rant commercial, because I get buckets. I know what basketball has been about, getting buckets. I get buckets in this game. Look here. Do you see that animation? Okay, it happens twice. Do you see that animation? I love that animation. Look at, I'll show it to you again. Look at this animation. You know where you get pressed and then you can just step back and you're wide open. I love that animation because you're wide open. And you see I hit 2 wide open threes right, or 2 wide open shots right there. And again, look at that, Dwight making that free throw and then the monster slam. Then I step back with Steve, decide not to take the 3. You know, I give it out to Kobe. Maybe a guy who can shoot threes better than me. You know what I mean? Kobe right there nailing the 3, and again I get that same animation, and you know he's knocking down the open 3. He is too good. Look at 7 for 11 from downtown, passing it over to Jamison. He hits the that's not a open, it's not a bad, it's not a good jumper, it's an average jumper. Look at Steve Blake right here. I end up wide open, but I missed a shot. But again, we on the offensive board, but it's Jamison this time, passing over to Meeks. You know, you already know before he even lets it go, it's going in, because that's Jody Meeks. That's what he does. And this play I hate, alright? So he blocks my shot, alright? I took a step back through Meeks. Keep in mind, I'm leading by 28, so he decides to replay this a couple times to make me mad. First of all, it was a CPU block, alright? Second of all, you're losing by 28. Man, have some shame, bro. So I sent him a hate message. I'm like, oh, because I got so mad at this, because this dude, he did not have some shame. He did not have any shame at all. I'm like, dude, you're losing by 28. What are you doing? Have some shame. Have some shame on yourself, man. You're losing by 28. What are you doing, young blood? Yeah, so I sent him that message. He shuts up. And look at me taking a step back with Kobe. I gotta put this man out of his misery, man. He's in misery right now. He's in pain. Look at Kobe with the dunk. And again, look at I'm cherry picking with Pau Gasol out the steal. Oop, Showtime. Unfortunately, he laid it up, but you know, it's all good. Jameson getting a nice little layup. That was a full court pass. At the end, it got a little chippy because we were both full court passing. And look at Kobe hitting the nice little open three right there. And again, on the break, Kobe, nobody coming back. Wide open three, same thing. And look at this. In the corner, bang, bang. All right, 3 threes in a row. That man is amazing. Look at Steve Nash. Showtime for him. We have to get. I'm on a mission. I'm a man on the mission trying to get showtime for everybody on his team. And the video is about over. And you can see after this free throw, he ends up quitting because I get the excellent release right there. You know Kobe's not missing. Now he ends up quitting now right before I take my free throw. That is it. I've won $1. I feel amazing, JK. But thank you for watching, guys. If you liked, like it, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. None of that's necessary, but peace.